pitch shot or pitching stroke. The pitching stroke is a shot, or a pitch shot is a shot when we are relatively close to the flag. In this case, I'm about 50 meters from the flag, but the difference with the chip shot is now we need a lot of more air time, and also in this case some roll to the flag. This is a situation where you just cannot use your simple putting or chip stroke. It's just not enough. You're not gonna get the distance, especially if you have to fly over something. So you need a little bit more energy to transfer to the ball in order to get there. How are we going to do that? First, let me remind you the fundamentals. Okay, the grip. The grip this time is much more like your normal grip for a normal full swing. You don't need to place the grip into your palms. Get your normal grip into the base of your fingers. Your preferred grip, either overlap, interlock or 10-finger grip, but just please put it in the base of the fingers, wrap it up. In this case, this is my grip. You are going to need this a little bit more wrist mobility. Put the ball in the middle of your stance. Get a relatively normal stance, like a little bit narrow than a shoulder. Again, favor your left side. Maybe it's not that much like in a chip shot, but put more pressure under your left foot. You need your forward bend. You need some room here so your hands plus the grip are working here. The club head is working over there. So get your bend over the ball. The eye line is somewhere in between your feet and the ball. Okay, the stroke itself, as I said, you can't do that short of a stroke. You're not gonna get the distance. A little bit more upper body turn, a little bit more arm swing, as well as a little bit more wrist hinge. This is all in one motion. That's why it is a little bit more difficult. From the front facing camera, it looks like that high. You need this height and go through, try to replicate the backswing. Some of you which are much more efficient with the wrists, you can use a little bit more wrist if you want and a little bit less arm swing. But what I see my colleagues as well, this is a little bit more advanced when you are much more comfortable with your wrists. For now, for beginning, just try to be not that much active. Instead, make a little bit bigger upper body turn plus a little bit more arm swing. Keep your wrists relatively quiet. If you get to this position, like a club head height, this is going to be enough for most of the distances. Your ground contact is the #1 priority. Again, practice without the ball. Just make 1 or 2 practice swings where you're gonna brush the grass, and when you are ready, get to the ball and make the shot. I'm going to show you the pitch shot right now. This is my sand wedge, and we're gonna see what trajectory it's going to produce. Ball in the middle, bend forward, put a little bit more pressure on your left foot. Big turn. Finish. Okay, that is a good distance control, but I also can use a low lofted club to make less swing. Let me show you the same distance, but using the pitching wedge, which is less lofted club. So that doesn't require that much of a bigger backswing, but still this is a pitch shot. Again, ball in the middle, bend forward, put a little bit more pressure on your left foot, grip, as you see, this is much lower ball flight, relatively the same distance, but I just use a different club. So in order to become better, please practice with different kind of clubs. See which is your most comfortable club for a certain distance. So when you go on a golf course, use the most comfortable club. This is not the same for everybody. Try a few